So, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for being here with us this morning or afternoon, depending where you are. Ecochlor, I'm sure you've heard about us. We're a company that started 20 years ago and sold our first system 16 years ago, believe it or not, even if it's a ballast water treatment system. That was back in 2004. We have major clients, and I'm starting from that because it's a great honor to have the clients that we have that actually tried several other technologies, these clients, and then diverted to Ecochlor for the reasons that you will hear. Our system that has three components which we will see further down. But the important bit is that once somebody buys our system, and that's why a lot of major shipowners, as I said, divert to us for more or less fleet-wise installations. It's because we have when the point that somebody buys, it initiates a relationship for the lifetime of the vessel. How we do the job? It's a patented chlorine dioxide technology. You already said that, all that. Thank you very much. The first systems were sold back 16 years ago, so well tested on the marine, if I may say. Effective on all water conditions, certified fully with the latest standards, revised G8, US Coast Guard. No neutralization needed on discharge, very important. Why? Because you can discharge directly from whatever, topside tanks, with any means that you wish, gravity at any pumping rate, because it's irrelevant to us. The water does not pass through our system. Reliable engineering. Here we see the components of our system. But before I get to that, I'll tell you a story. Many years ago, before I joined Ecochlor, there was a good engineer, friend, and actually the general manager of one of the biggest tanker operators that told me this story. You know, Panos, there is this system that, you know, after the filter, you take a small slipstream, 15 cubic meters for my VLCCs, you pass it through a unit where you enrich, you enrich some chemical, which is the chlorine dioxide, and then you put it back to the flow, and that's it. Then I was jealous, but I soon fixed that, and I joined Ecochlor, and that's what a lot of shipowners are doing for the same reasons. What you see on the right-hand side is our main component, one of the three. The first is the filter, or filters, if it's one or two pumps. Then we have two chemical tanks, and then it's the generator that you see on the right-hand side. What is the generator? Everything that the crew has seen many years ago. Dosage pumps, flow meters, some piping, a barometer, whatever, pressure meter, and that's it. Some valves. Everything is known to the crew. Nevertheless, crew training is very vital for us, and we do it continuously. You see what we have, what we don't have, and it's very important for you, as it has proven. No TRO sensors, no complex or high power supplies, very low power supplies actually, because where can we consume power? Nowhere. No electrodes, no UV lamps, no neutralization required. The full support that we provide now. We do chemical resupply twice a year by an Ecochlor service technician. This whole service includes the following. Active monitoring of vessels' use of chemicals. So after every ballasting, we monitor, we have a report comes to us, and then we see what happened on board. After every ballasting, I repeat. So we review, that's the first step, what shows us what is the state of the system, of our system. We review the ship trading routes, and then we decide together with the operator a logical port, and we have many around the world, that the chemical resupply will take place. Then the engineer goes on board. By the way, while our engineer does the chemical resupply, basically by gravity, the tank that you see hanging from the crane is emptied to the tank that is on board by our chemical engineer. But since the guy is there, we make use of him for you. The person that goes twice a year, no matter what, has a look about the system operation, maintenance, inspection, and any new crew that came on board that needs to be trained. Of course, all subject to your schedule. And of course, there is a global service and 24/7 support network. What is the result from this? The result is for Ecochlor to have an ever-increasing reliability, and now it's more than 98% of the systems are in service and working properly. And we know this because after every ballasting, remember, we receive the report. So, and this happens because of the simplicity of our technology, because of our continuous crew training, which starts from the commissioning, the ballasting, the first ballasting. We have interactive software program. We have on-site ship owner training that we have done in many times in Greece, in Turkey, in many other locations. Of course, in US, at our headquarters, we have our training center. And as I said before, every 6 months, we do training, no matter what, to the new crew, potentially, that comes on board. We oversight each ballast operation. I said that already. And we have globally positioned service engineers and spare parts. So, concluding, what have we achieved and what we are doing right now, today? We protect your day-to-day operation. And we mean that, because that's the vital thing for you. It's your vessel's profitability. Of course, the environment is there, and we protect this too. But vessel's profitability, without vessel's profitability, I think a lot of people will have a problem. So we achieve this, and that's why we have the customers that we have. Referring to the future now, more options and more products are coming soon, and will align with Ecochlor's ethos of powerful technology and reliability, while continuing to have the full support of our service and customer support team. We have ongoing plans for expansion, diversification through green marine platform in collaboration with innovative maritime business providers. And that is it. Yes. Hello.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Yes. Presentations. And as I just mentioned, which is most important, that was clear for our audience. For our audience, by the way, I have a short message, is that Panos details and Ecochlor details regarding more further information will be shared with you. So Panos, be ready in case of hot inquiries, which is my wish for Ecochlor.